The power went out 3 days ago. At first you thought it was just a blackout. Those happen sometimes. Storms, broken transformers, grid failures. But this one felt different. Because when the lights went out, everything went out. The internet, cell service, satellites, every screen on Earth went dark at the same time. And this morning, something even stranger happened. You walked outside and realized something terrifying. The city is empty, not quiet. Empty. No engines, no footsteps, no distant sirens. Just wind moving through buildings. You stand in the middle of a highway that normally carries over 200,000 cars a day. Now there are none. A few vehicles sit abandoned with doors open. One car still has its engine running. The driver is gone. You look around again. Still no people. Which should be impossible, because Earth is supposed to have over 8 billion humans. But right now, you can't find a single one. You grab your phone. Still no signal. You try emergency services. Nothing. You try radio. Only static. You turn on the TV. Every channel is black. For the first time in modern history, the entire communication network of Earth is silent. And something about that silence feels wrong. Because if 8 billion people disappeared, there should be chaos. Sirens, fires, helicopters, something. But there is nothing. Just an empty planet. You start walking. At first, it almost feels exciting. You enter a store. No employees, no cameras, no alarms. For the first time in your life, everything is free. You take food, water, batteries, flashlights. You realize something strange. You now have access to every building in the world. Banks, museums, mansions, military bases, entire cities. All of it belongs to you now, because there is no one left to stop you. But here's something you probably didn't expect. Being the last human on Earth would not be freedom. It would be a race against time. Because civilization only works when millions of people maintain it. Power plants require engineers every hour. Water treatment facilities require constant monitoring. Within 24 hours, electricity grids begin collapsing. Within 3 days, most cities lose clean water. Within 1 week, refrigeration stops working everywhere. Food begins to rot. Pipelines stop pumping fuel. Gas stations go dry. Within 1 month, most cities become dark skeletons of concrete and glass, and you are alone inside them. You walk through the airport. Hundreds of airplanes sit frozen on the runway. Some planes in the sky were probably still flying when everyone disappeared. Commercial jets can stay airborne for 7 to 10 hours with full fuel. But eventually, every one of them would run out and fall. Somewhere, night arrives, and the darkness is deeper than you expected. Without electricity, cities become black voids. But something incredible happens. For the first time in centuries, you see the real night sky. No light pollution, no glowing cities. Just the Milky Way stretching across the sky like a river of stars. Scientists estimate there are over 100 billion stars in our galaxy alone. And tonight, you can see more of them than almost any human in history, which makes you realize something unsettling. The universe suddenly feels enormous, and you feel very small. But the strangest changes haven't even started yet. Because when humans disappear, nature moves in, fast. Within 48 hours, animals begin entering cities. Within 1 week, predators follow. Coyotes, bears, wild dogs. Within 6 months, grass grows through cracks in highways. Within 10 years, forests begin swallowing entire suburbs. Within 100 years, most skyscrapers collapse. Within 500 years, almost every trace of human civilization disappears. Except a few things. Stone monuments, plastic, and nuclear waste, which will remain dangerous for over 10,000 years, long after humanity is gone. But none of that is the real danger. The real danger is silence. Humans are not designed to live alone. Psychologists have studied extreme isolation. After only 2 weeks, the brain begins changing. You start talking to yourself more. Memories replay endlessly. You hear sounds that aren't there. Some researchers believe total isolation could drive a person insane within months. And suddenly, the empty world doesn't feel exciting anymore. It feels terrifying. One night you climb to the top of a skyscraper. Wind rushes past broken windows. The entire city is dark. No lights, no movement, just endless silent buildings. And you realize something that chills you to the bone. Every civilization in history, every empire, every invention, every war, every story was built by billions of people working together. But now, the entire planet belongs to one person, you. And that raises a question, a very uncomfortable one. If you truly were the last human on Earth, how long do you think you could survive? A year? 10 years? A lifetime? Or would the silence break you first? Tell me honestly in the comments, because this might be the loneliest question humanity has ever asked. And if this story made you imagine standing alone on an empty planet, leave a like, because this was only one life, and there are many more lives waiting to be lived. Your next life begins in the next story.